history, okay?
Yeah.
First of all, check out these cameras, right? Now I have some options here. I got a bird's eye view,
Okay.
and a front camera, but I also can see where my track's going to end up, which is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I've also got a front locker from the OEM or from the manufacturer, so I can engage a front locker and a rear locker.
Okay.
That's coupling both sides together, giving me a lot more capability for grip. We want to go into a 30-degree side tilt.
Okay.
Yeah. Piece of cake, right? But check this out. Not only do I have that angle, I also have this. That's my front tire.
Uh-oh.
So you see how I can see my front tire where the location is?
Yeah.
And when you're off-roading, that becomes very important because I don't want to damage that sidewall or damage a wheel, which is going to take me out of the game, right? Now I can see where that tire is. And when I'm in reverse, you can see the rear tire with that same angle.
Okay.
Now, if you understand what a sway bar is doing, sway bars limit the amount of articulation of the suspension. And the problem is when you get into situations like this where it starts to bind up, the sway bar will cause us to teeter. And right here we're going to teeter. Feel that teeter back and forth right there? Watch this. Boom.
Yeah.
Now I can release that sway bar, open up more articulation with the A-arm suspension, putting tires on the ground. More tires on the ground, more grip, more capability.
Okay.
Notice too, the sway bar, when I engage the sway bar, if I go over 20 mile an hour, it's going to re-engage that sway bar for safety purposes.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Going to engage those front and rear lockers again. This is 40 degrees up, 40 degrees down. We call this Bronco Mountain. I'm going to go nice and slow just to show how we can do this slow pace. Also note that I'm using the camera to see where the placement of the tire is in the ramp or on the ramp. We're at the top of Bronco Mountain. I don't need these lockers anymore, but I really would like to see that front camera so I can see if there's anybody in my path. Building my confidence, knowing somebody isn't going to be ahead of me or I'm not going to run into somebody. Thanks for hanging out with me for a few minutes today. Appreciate it.
Thank you.